I'm Austin Shea out of Local 7 IBW in Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm a journeyman there, and it took me about 6 years to know all the info I know now. I'm going to try to share as much of that with you as I can in the next 5 minutes or so. I am 28 years old. I am currently making $56 an hour, which is phenomenal. The big thing with being part of a skilled labor union is you do make a lot of money with it. And a phrase you'll hear a lot of people say is some money is out there. When I have the license I have in my pocket, I knew I could show up to Indiana, work 6-7 days a week. It's tough work. It's not the easiest in the world, but I made $25,000 in the past 8 weeks here. That's more money than I've ever seen in my life ever since I got my license. And that's a big part of what opportunity means is, can you kind of get that golden ticket? Can you get that knowledge? Can you get that skill that allows you to push yourself forward and have opportunities like that? I do know some buddies in my local. I have a personal friend, he made over 160K last year. And I've heard of the larger job site foreman on this job in particular making over 200K in a single year. And that's, yeah, it's a lot of work, but dear God, is it a lot of money for a lot of work. So I definitely think it is worth the payoff in the end. I mean, it is phenomenal what you can profit on these jobs. And that's what the IBW has given me. They gave me skill, they gave me talent, knowledge, however you want to look at it, by training me and educating me. And they pushed me to this level where now I can go out into the world and use it and make something for myself. And that's something I'll always be appreciative of for being in the union, I would say pretty easily, without working crazy hours, without working 7 days a week, $100,000 a year is very attainable for a lot of people, and that's without killing yourself. That's staying where you live and just putting in honest day's work. So yeah, make more money than pretty much everybody else I know my age, and I make a lot more than most of my friends' parents and a little bit more than my parents. So definitely worse places to be. The biggest takeaway is be worker forward. There's never going to be a point in time where not being for and towards the interest of workers and workers are everybody. Workers are society. Workers are me, you, anybody watching this. And if you're not a worker, honestly, you're probably some millionaire. None of this even applies to you. So you probably didn't make it this far in the video anyways. Just push for yourselves and do the best you can do and push for those around you, because if everybody's doing bad, you're not going to be doing great. If everybody's doing great, then try to be up with them, So the union, what it expects out of you is a lot of discipline. We start early, we work long hours, things have to get done. It's not something you can fake. If someone tells me, get this done, and they come back and they look and the parts are still disassembled or the job is not done, there's no hiding the fact that you need to come at things with an appropriate attitude, a can-do attitude, and be willing to put in work every single day. But then you get that payoff and you get that knowledge and you get treated appropriately for it. They want you to be not huge on math, but decent at it. You have to have a high school algebra requirement for most unions. And the biggest difference between traveling and staying home is just if I have work or not in my local area. So if work isn't available in my local area, it's not required, but I do have the option to take my vehicle to the road and work for some good money throughout the country. So when they say the money's out there, I mean, maybe the money isn't right there in front of me, but if I want to go out and get it, it's there. And it, most of the time, always will be. I guess my biggest takeaway is that you should seek to join trade unions like the IBW and contact your local offices now, because there's no time like the present to get on top of it. It's only going forward from here, and I definitely look forward to the future of the trades and getting to be a part of that.